know that yet? Do we know if he's out yet?
I thought you were telling me he's out.
No,
Is it confirmed that he left already?
I thought you were just telling me that it was.
This guy with the camera right here was telling me.
You guys would probably know
Could we
before
interview
me.
you?
I know
Is
that
he
he
out?
was in, the last I heard, he was in the reception area, in the release area, about to be released. That's the
12
last I've heard.
At 12:01?
No, I was after that. I was after that.
Was he in good spirits?
I didn't see him. I just spoke with the authorities. I haven't seen him today.
How is he as a client?
What kind of question is that?
Just curious.
He's a great client.
He's got a lot of money. He's always in trouble.
Valerie, I'm gonna ask you a
So
question.
was that him in the sheriff's vehicle? Did he leave in a sheriff's vehicle?
I do not know how he left.
Do you know?
Did he get special treatment? Do you feel like he got special treatment?
Absolutely not. He served the maximum possible sentence for as long as they could keep him.
But they didn't release
They
him.
didn't let him. They didn't release him 1 minute early. Not 1 minute. He served every day the maximum term.
He
for a
didn't
man
come
that
out of
had no
general
prior
population?
record.
So can you confirm that he's gone from this place?
No, I can't confirm that he's gone. I can confirm that he was about to be released. I
Gotcha.
believe that Mr. Whitmore is coming out to confirm that any moment.
Shouldn't you be his first phone? Can you call him?
I will be in communication with him
Alright.
shortly.
Who was the other person in the car?
I'm sure you saw it.
There was a
There's
lady
your
in the car.
confirmation right there.
He left in a police vehicle, correct?
I can't confirm or deny that.
All right.
How's the appeal going, Valerie?
It's going. It's pending.
All right.
I'm just happy that he's finally out and can start his life as a free man again.
What was your last communication with him today?
I spoke with him several times yesterday. I did not speak with him today. He was going through, the processing today.
Valerie,
When you
could-
spoke with him yesterday, what can you, as much as you can say, what his plans were?
He was in good spirits. I can't disclose his plans. It would be an invasion of his privacy. I hope the media respects his need for some time with his family and a chance to acclimate to life as a free man, because believe me, after you've been locked up in this place for 2 years, it's a shock emotionally and physically.
There have been some reports that he plans to try to get his medical license back.
Well, he's been fighting the revocation proceedings both in Texas and in California. So,
And what do you think the likelihood is of that happening?
Texas, he's been revoked. Papers for an injunction were filed last Friday. California proceeding is still pending.
Do you think it's possible that he gets it back? At this point?
I don't know. I believe that he will practice medicine again someday
He will not
somewhere.
practice medicine again.
Would you let him be your
He's a
doctor?
murderer.
Absolutely, without any hesitation whatsoever.
His fans are obviously very angry still. They don't think he served enough time. Any comments for his fans?
The majority of Jackson fans get it. A small majority don't. My client received the maximum term possible. This is a man that had no prior record. He had 20 years of exemplary service as a physician. He was given the maximum term. He served every possible day. They didn't let him out a minute
Is he
early.
concerned about his safety out of prison?
That's irrelevant.
I don't think so.
Has he talked to you about that at all?
He's a grown man. He can take care of himself. He can take care
And he
of
ordered
himself.
gallons of it to take with
Do you think
him.
he'll have a hard time, if he does reclaim his medical license, do you think he'll have a hard time finding patients?
No, he has a lot of loyal patients that supported him during the trial, criminal trial, and during his incarceration. And
Is that him?
no, it's not.
And he's not going to have a great private life like
Get rid of these
he
people,
did.
please.
Michael Jackson fans are all
But go
over
ahead,
the
say what you were
globe, and
telling
will
me.
be
He has a lot of
haunted
loyal
and
patients.
Do you guys mind? You guys have had
No,
enough
yes, we
press.
do mind. It's freedom of press.
This isn't your moment. Excuse me. This is about Dr. Murray, not you.
Yeah, it is about Dr. Murray, the murderer.
You know what? If you weren't so ignorant, you would know he was not convicted of murder. He was convicted of involuntary manslaughter, which is a crime of
And it
negligence.
should have been murder.
Boy, you know what? I don't even want to address that. It's ignorance that people do not understand. It was a crime of negligence. He loved Michael. Michael
He
loved
did
him.
not love Michael. He lied about everything.
It's okay.
But he loved him so much. He drowned him because they're ignorant. He
I'm
loved
sorry?
him so much.
Did you have a
He
question?
wasn't performing CPR. He loved him so much. He lied and didn't even tell the paramedic that he could
Is it difficult for you to be in this position right now to have to deal with all this media when really they were waiting to talk to him? What are you thinking right now? You've had to sort of take this all
I didn't
on.
expect that he'd address the media today. He's not ready yet. When he's ready, he will.
How do you think he'll go about doing that? How will he go about doing that?
I'm sorry.
How do you think he'll go about doing that? When he's ready? How do you think will he make a statement? Will he come out? How do you suppose he'll do that?
I'm sure that he will. We've had many requests for interviews, and he will at the appropriate time. decide on an
Yeah, he's
interview
going
to
nowhere.
which
He's
to
getting nothing. As long as
express
you're his
what's been
attorney.
going on and tell what happened.
So there.
Any plans to write a book?
Me?
Him or you? Actually, yes.
He wrote a book while he was incarcerated, and it's about Congress.
It'll never sell.
Really?
Yes.
He's a
Gotcha.
liar.
What's he gonna do first?
Is he gonna get into politics?
He wants to practice medicine again.
What was he talking about
doing right
Congress?
now
What
when he
was
goes home?
that about?
You asked if he wrote a book. I'm telling you what he wrote a book on.
You didn't read it?
No, I didn't read it.
Still working on it.
I've been busy. Thank you.
Is he part of the government shutdown? I'm just kidding.
All right. Well,
If you have any valid questions, I'll be happy to answer.
What's he doing first? What's he doing right now?
What's he going to topless bars?
when was the last time you spoke to him?
Yesterday.
And what were his spirits yesterday?
Excellent.
Was he emotional on prospects of his release?
I wouldn't say he was emotional yesterday. He was gathering his things and getting ready to be released.
This is. I'm not trying to spark up any controversy, but you can see that his fans are very passionate. Are there any concerns for his safety?
That's a small group of fans. They're fanatics.
All it takes.
They're not
All it
fans.
takes is one.
You know,
my
if they do
question.
something stupid, they're going to pay the price. You know,
Yeah.
I don't really think that.
I agree with you. It's a small group, but are
What's
there
really
any,
ironic is Michael Jackson was a peaceful man who preached peace, and this group of fans is doing anything but honoring his legacy by the way they act.
Does he want to practice medicine in California or other states? Has he spoken about that?
He'll be able to address that. So.
It was stolen from him. You have nerve to
Do you know why they took him out a side door and in a police escort? Do you know why?
Did you see him leaving a police
Well,
escort?
we've got
I didn't.
confirmation that
Probably to avoid this.
they just
Probably to avoid all of you.
But I think the question is how the city of Los Angeles could use taxpayer dollars to basically just. To
If the
sneak-
city of Los Angeles were concerned about taxpayer dollars, they wouldn't have locked him up for 2 years at the expense of the county. He would have been out on probation and as a.
He murdered the
He
king
should
of
be
pop,
wearing
and he
orange
shouldn't
for
have been
life.
locked up.
He should be in prison.
Obviously, these people don't
time than
understand that
anything.
Michael Jackson was a grown man, 50 years old. He was an addict. He has culpability for his own actions.
Lawyer.
Now, can you say anything about whether he'll make a statement?
He's not making a statement right now. When he's ready to address the media, he will. But I don't know when that will be.
Will you meet up with him later on tonight, or?
I will be in contact with him later.
All right. Do you have any idea what his first stop is going to be?
Social club.
In and out.
What does he want to eat?
His priorities is seeing his family
Gotcha.
and his girlfriend and his youngest child. It's very
Right.
important to him. So,
Does he plan to remain in Los Angeles?
when?
Starting
Forever?
right now. Yeah.
I'm not going to say where he's going right now.
No, I wasn't asking you. I was just asking if
He's
he
going to
planned
Santa
on staying
Monica,
here.
and then he's going to leave California.
Why don't you talk about how he owed all kinds of money and some conflict of interest?
He's going to Santa Monica to the
I have
instrument.
no idea what she's talking about.
I'll tell you where he's going.
All the women
I
that
did.
had
I'm just
sex
gonna-
with to take
yeah,
care of
I've-
Michael, and he was even in topless bars. And calling
Does anybody have any other questions?
No, that's it. I think it'd be great if you can get him on speakerphone for us. Yeah. That'd be spectacular.
I
actually.
really implore you guys to let him have the time that he needs to acclimate back. It's
Yeah.
a shock when you've been incarcerated in there. You don't know night from day.
Yeah.
When you've been living basically like a
Any
caged animal.
any ideas who he wants to do his first interview with? Oprah.
The world is still
Was
shocked.
he in his own
That's not his
cell? Did he have
priority
own
right
cell?
now. I told you his priority is reuniting with his family. That the interviews can come later when he's
Yeah.
ready.
But he's a shock
Did he have his own cell?
a murderer.
Yes, he did.
When will the book be released?
People that go in there for bags of weed for less time.
How do I know?
Is it done?
He doesn't have a book deal. I don't know what he has. I mean, he's my client as on the appeal. I'm not his book agent. I don't know if he has a book agent. I know that he wants to practice medicine again. He can answer your questions when he's ready to.
Any particular kind of medicine he's going to practice?
Yeah, I don't know that. I have one step
What?
at a time. He's still working on getting his license.
Why have no other doctors been brought up on charges when it's obvious that other
Because their
doctors?
patient wasn't Michael Jackson. And also, maybe it's because he's a black man, too. That could have something to do with it also.
He drowned Michael.
Conrad Murray being black, you mean? But other doctors prescribed him medicine, isn't that the case? But why Conrad Murray? Do you think he
Because
was?
he was with him at the time that he died.
So if Conrad Murray was white, he would not have been convicted.
I don't know. I'm just saying why. If his victim was a Michael Jackson, this would have been a medical board proceeding, not a criminal proceeding.
And declaring it's the scene of a
I agree,
homicide.
actually.
Pardon?
I agree.
No, absolutely. I mean, Doctors, there's a lot of negligent doctors out there who've done horrendous things, and they're still practicing medicine. Their patient wasn't Michael Jackson.
Has Conrad said anything to you about that? About any racial bias in this? Has he spoken to you about that?
No, it's just a question I'm posing. It could be a factor. I'm not saying that it was. It's probably more likely that it's because his patient was Michael Jackson. But it may factor into it also. You never know. It's something that needs to be looked into, I think.
I got a question. Do you know what MICRA is? MICRA, the cap on medical malpractice.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Do you know what MICRA is? The cap on medical malpractice.
I'm having a hard time hearing you. I'm sorry.
The cap on medical malpractice. The $250,000 cap on medical malpractice. Do you have any? Okay.
I do
Sorry.
criminal law, sorry.
Gotcha. Okay. No. It's fine to ask. Okay. That's good.
Done?
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
we did get a press release mailed to us confirming he left at
Okay, well,
12:01.
I know he left.
Yeah.
Let's get your name for the videotape.
Gallery Wass, WASS.
All right. Thanks
You
again.
said Sheriff Whitmore is going to come out here as well?
I thought somebody, one of you individuals told me that.
We got a press release saying somebody's in.
Gallery Wass, WASS.
All right.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
Thanks again. How do you think Michael
No,
would?
he's a free man.
It's a free man, good.
How do you think Michael would feel now that Conrad Murray is free?
I think Michael Jackson would be relieved and happy that his friend, close friend, is now a free man. I think Michael would have been appalled by what Dr. Murray's had to go through the last 2 years.
Okay. All right. So you think Michael would forgive him at this point?
I don't think there's anything for Michael to forgive him for.
Yeah. All right. Great. Thank you so much for your time.
Custody now, his plans for the future.
His plans for the immediate future are to reunite with his family and his girlfriend. That's number one. I don't know what's going to come next, except for the fact that he's going to continue to fight to overturn his conviction and to get his medical licenses back.
He wants to practice medicine here in California.
I'm not sure where. I just know he wants to practice medicine again. So he is fighting the revocation in Texas and the pending proceedings in California.
And his demeanor yesterday when you spoke to him, was he happy to have this behind him? Did he speak of the future?
No, we were just talking about other things that are on the horizon right now and some logistical things. And
Okay. That's it.
All right.
Thanks, Valerie.
So you were just talking about Arnold Klein. Mind me asking your opinion on that? On the record?
Sure.
Arnold Klein, your opinions on Arnie Klein?
Well, everybody's pointing the finger to Dr. Murray. Arnold Klein was giving Michael Jackson megadoses of Demerol for, dermatological treatments for years, and what I consider massive doses, especially in 2009. And I believe that Michael Jackson was going through Demerol withdrawal during the last few weeks of his life. And nobody seems to talk about that. He was not allowed to testify at Dr. Murray's criminal trial. Nobody called him as a witness in the AG trial.
All right.
What do you think Michael would say today with the release? His reaction?
Conrad Murray and Michael Jackson were very close friends. Michael considered Dr. Murray family. He used to call him Dr. Conrad. And I believe that Michael Jackson would be greatly relieved today. I think that he would be absolutely appalled if he knew what's gone on the last several years.
All right. He is actually the highest grossing
Performer, even though he's dead.
Even though he's dead,
yeah,
yes,
I know.
yes.
3 years in a row, I think.
All right.